At an abandoned church here, and I just want to give you an overview of the area. There's an overpass there with no on-ramp, and there's a farm over here, and it's down an incline, so let's get a closer look. Okay, here's a better view of it here. This is the north side, and at first I thought this was a house because of the dormer-style windows up above there in the roof, but the windows on the main level there look like a church. Just make our way over to it. And here's a closer look of the dormer windows. You can see there's a lot of them. And I did see a floor plan of this church, and this white portion here was showing as the bathroom where the toilet was. But it looks like an addition. It doesn't really look like a bathroom, even though it states that it was. There's no remnants of a toilet ever being here or plumbing. And there's the foundation where the basement window would have been, and of course your lone chair. You can tell that's been sitting for a long time. And this is the east side of the building. It's quite the architecture. The foundation still looks to be in good shape. Okay, coming around to the front of the building on the south side, you can see some writing up here. Whoops, zoomed too far. Okay, 1927 is actually when the church formed, but this building was built before that in 1898 and was a one-room schoolhouse before it became a church. And here's an overview of this part of the land. You can see they've been using it as a dumping ground. Looks like an old water washer. There's a couple farms over there. This was taken in the spring of 2015. Upon entering, you can see somebody's been storing a lot of tires in here. And there have been a lot of taggers come through here as well. And here is one of the closets that was shown on the floor diagram. More tires. And there's a second level, but there is no way to get to it. I haven't seen any stairs on the outside or inside, so I'm wondering if they took them down. Or maybe they just rotted away. You can see the roof is really bad over the stage here. And then that's why the floor is so bad, where the pastor would stand. They always seem to go hand in hand, the rotten roof with the rotten floor. And that's the bathroom area. And see, that doesn't make sense to me because there are two windows looking into it. There's that little one there, and then the larger one overlooking the stage. So maybe they turned it into something else later. And there's another look of the upstairs. And even if there were stairs going up there, obviously you can't walk up there because most of the floor is missing, as you can see. This church was abandoned in 1959 due to lack of religious support. The property was purchased in 2009 by a man who lives in Texas, but he hasn't done anything with it, as you can see. And this is the second closet. There's one on each side of the front main door, and then the roof is really bad there, as you can see. My sources show that he acquired the property in exchange for assuming tax liabilities. So I am assuming that was so he could make money from the state should they decide to purchase the land from him in order to add an interchange at that overpass I showed you at the beginning where the church sits. Sort of an investment. Either that or for sentimental reasons, as he was from the area long before he moved to Texas and still has family here. These ideas are just conjecture on my part, going by the information I was able to find. Nevertheless, it's been left to rot and doesn't appear to be able to be restored due to its poor location, sitting on only 1 acre of land, too close to the freeway. You can see the power has been severed there. And we're just working our way around to the west side of the building now. Here's a basement window we can look in. It's likely just a crawl space. Yeah, that's all it is. And here's the rest of the set of those totally disintegrated chairs. I will leave you with this, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for coming along.